In this video, I want to talk about the journey of transitioning from real estate agent to real estate investor. So if this is something you're considering doing, or if this is one of your goals, then this video is going to be for you. Let's dive right into it. My name is Chris with the Empire Real Estate YouTube channel. On this channel, we talk about real estate, entrepreneurship, and building your real estate empire. So let's talk about real estate investing versus being a real estate agent. For the past 9 years, I've been a real estate agent, and for the past 5 or 6 years, I've been a team leader. Right now, we have 9 agents, and we're doing pretty well. At this point in time, I do want to transition and start focusing on being a real estate investor. And I know so many agents out there, they want to become an investor as well. A lot of agents start out as real estate agents, and ultimately they want to end up in the investor bucket, whether that's owning real estate as rental property, or that's becoming a fix and flipper, or getting into the short-term rental game. There's so many ways to make money as a real estate investor, and a lot of real estate investors get super wealthy through owning real estate. So if this is a goal of yours and you want to see more content on being a real estate investor and kind of follow my journey as I transition from agent, team leader to investor, then smash the like button so I know this is the kind of content that you want to see. Now, if you don't want to see this kind of content and you can care less about being a real estate investor, hit the thumbs down button so I can see that as well. I want to make sure I'm publishing content on this channel that is going to help you and is going to help you build your real estate empire. Now, with that being said, I am not going to stop posting content on being a real estate agent because I feel like that's the best way to get started and start building cash flow so you can then go become a real estate investor and start acquiring assets. And I have a ton more to share with you and help you get your real estate sales businesses off the ground. So I'm still going to post that content. So if you're here for that kind of content, don't worry. But I do feel like a lot of people want to go down this path to being an investor. And if I can share my journey as I go down that path and kind of help some people make that step into becoming an investor, I think that will be super valuable to everybody here that's looking to build that empire, create passive income, and ultimately build that lifestyle that we're all chasing after. Now, I want to give you a little bit of background. You might be wondering, if I have a successful team and I'm doing well as a real estate salesperson, why am I going to get involved with real estate investing? Well, long story short, being a real estate agent and having a real estate team can be really good. However, if you want to build long-term wealth in real estate, I feel like you have to become an owner. Ownership is everything. I preach this to my team. I preach this to everybody that I talk to. And the wealthiest people in the world own assets. They own real estate. They own businesses. They own all these things. And if you don't end up owning assets that pay you while you sleep, you're ultimately going to always work for the rest of your life. And this is something that I realized years ago when I started real estate. And ultimately, becoming an investor has always been the end goal. And my goal has always been to build a big portfolio of cash flowing real estate and build wealth through real estate so I can make a bigger impact on the world. So that's my reason why. Now, with that being said, I'm still going to continue doing my sales business because my sales business I built up, it makes money, it's really good. And now I'm going to add this layer onto it so I can go out there and I can start fixing and flipping houses and then take that cash flow and then start buying buildings, apartment complexes, and then doing BRRRR methods to be able to build my portfolio of long-term cash flowing assets. So that's kind of my game plan. I started here with the real estate sales. I built some income, I got some experience, I became good at it, and now I'm going to go into the fix and flip bucket. From here, I'm going to have some challenges. I'm going to have challenges managing contractors. I'm going to have challenges with a lot of different things that go into it. I'm going to have to raise some capital because, again, buying a lot of fix and flip properties is capital intensive, and that's where a lot of people get hung up. So I'll share my journey as I go through that as well. And from here, I'm going to use the fix and flip cash, which can be much more lucrative than just doing a single one-off sale in most cases. And I'm going to start buying buildings and I'm going to start doing rehabs on them, refinancing out, and getting that reoccurring income that we all want with buy and hold property. So that's my long-term plan, is to stack it up one by one. Now, this bucket I've been in for a long time, and I've established myself as a good real estate agent. Now I'm going to move into this bucket. I'm going to start building this real estate fix and flip business, which is more of a construction business with a lot more risk involved. So that's where I'm at now. and then I'm going to transfer over and start building long-term wealth. So eventually in 10, 15 years, I can look back and say, hey, I have a portfolio of 80 or 100 doors, and I don't ever have to worry about chasing another real estate deal again because I have consistent rental income and my portfolio is worth a lot of money. So this is the overall big picture plan, and this is the plan that you can follow if you're starting out in this bucket as a real estate agent, or you're even thinking about getting started as a real estate agent and you want to go down this path of becoming a real estate investor and eventually a real estate landlord that has recurring income from rents. Now I have a question for you. I want feedback on what kind of content you want to see. With the real estate investing content, I plan to do a couple different things. One is I'm going to jump on, I'm going to share my deals, I'm going to share what's going on in the process and kind of give you one-on-one feedback in an honest way so you know exactly what to expect when you're going through this process. The next thing I want to do is I want to start a real estate investing podcast. I'm also going to start a real estate agent podcast so you can listen to both and build both of your businesses if that's what you want to do. And I'm going to bring on guests to share their stories and share what's working for them and their businesses. So if that's something you want to see is a real estate investing podcast with other investors that are building their portfolios through buy and hold or the burst strategy or even fix and flip, then I put down in the comment section below real estate investing podcast. Now, if you want to see more of the real estate agent podcast where agents are building their business, they're doing more sales, they're gaining that cash flow that they need, then type in real estate agent podcast. And if you want to see a podcast specifically for new real estate agents that are just getting started, put in new agent podcasts in the comment section below. I definitely want to hear from you on what you want to see. Last but not least, I'm considering doing more of a interactive kind of show where I take you into these properties and show you the construction process and more of a dynamic walkthrough where you actually get to see the deals. I walk through them with you, I show you what's going on, and it's much more interactive. So I'm working on that. I'm working on getting a videographer to follow me around and go through that whole process. So if you want to see that, definitely drop that in the comment section below as well. Again, my whole purpose with this channel is to help you guys build your real estate empire. So please let me know feedback on what you want to see and what will help you the most. Last but not least, hit the like button and subscribe if you want to stick around and see more content. Thanks again for tuning in, and you have an awesome day. Thank you for watching the Empire of Real Estate YouTube channel. On this channel, we talk about real estate and entrepreneurship. So if you like that kind of content and you haven't subscribed yet, smash the like button and subscribe. And before we go, there isn't a video over here that we think you'll like, so be sure to check that out as well. Thanks so much for tuning in, and you have a great day.